Found the bleed, Dan said. He slid open the access panel with a hiss and clunk. His tool bag rattled as he dropped it below the opening. The energy conduit inside, along with the nearby relays, greeted him with a soft thrum. Conduit 75 Victor, manual bypass still running dirty, he continued, closing the improvised valve with a grunt. Who signed off on this? Static cracked through the handheld communicator fastened to the collar of Dan's coveralls.
Maybe someone who didn't want to be hauling their butt through access tunnels before breakfast?
Beneath her snark, Dan could hear the pitch change of the shuttle's thrusters as Rowan changed its course. Dan's voltmeter chirped a warning near the improvised valve. Voltage is fluctuating near the primary tap, he dictated for his log as he made repairs. Could be insulation drift, or... His thought was taken from him by the sound of scratching from inside the access panel. He opened it wider and clicked on his flashlight. Inside the maintenance crawlspace was a ball of gray and tan fur. Startled to find an animal here, Dan dropped his tools. He reached inside and instinctively attempted to coax the creature away from the delicate wiring it had curled up near. Oh, okay, easy. Hey there, buddy. Good boy. He hesitated. Or girl, maybe. Dan extended a hand. The creature hissed fearfully. Rowan had nearly caught up to him now.
Are you making friends here, of all places?
Yeah, he said. There's a cat near the conduit.
Dan?
She replied from behind him, with some mixture of confusion and amusement.
That's not a cat.
Deadpan, Dan replied. What are you talking about? Of course it is. 2 ears, fur, and a hairless tail? He paused, brow furrowing. The creature quieted to a wary mule as Dan whispered, It's scared. Rowan, meanwhile, woke her datapad with a soft chime.
The Autumn has several pets in its crew and cargo manifests. None are listed as missing, though.
Their conversation was cut short by a sharp proximity alert.
It's time to go, Dan,
Rowan urged.
And we're not rigged for rodent rescue.
Well, she can't stay here, Dan said, dumping the contents of his tool bag. What's the worst that could happen? Rowan didn't miss a beat.
Ship-to-ship combat, warding action, litter box duty, a real bummer of an afternoon.
Dan crouched and gently coaxed the creature into his now empty tool bag with the crunch of a ration wrapper. All right, cat, you're coming with us. The creature hesitated, then stepped inside with a low purr. Dan dropped the ration in after her, zipped the bag closed, and resealed the maintenance panel.
You realize I'm not backing you when Biosec flags that thing.
I'll call it salvage, Dan muttered as they sprinted toward the waiting shuttle. They found their seats and strapped in. As the hatch sealed behind them, the cabin calmed, and the engine hum settled into the background. Repair complete, Dan noted to his voice log. The Autumn 75 Victor subconduit has been rerouted and stabilized. Diagnostic screen across all coils. Reactor 2 is operational. The communicator chirped for confirmation. From the tool bag came the faint brushing of paws against fabric, followed by a curious, low meow.
Don't forget your friend,
Rowan said from the pilot's chair. Dan let out a low chuckle. Yeah, I know, he said, thumbing the recorder again. Cat found on the 75th maintenance access. Light tan, black and gray, female, skittish, recovered and safe. If she's yours, contact Dan. Submit report. The datapad chirped once more. The animal climbed out of the bag with a soft thump and curled up beside a vent. The now distant Pillar of Autumn maneuvered for a hurried descent to the planet below. Rowan tapped a few controls, tightened her grip on the shuttle's yoke and asked,
"What's their rush, do you think?"
Dan watched the massive warship. "I don't know. Their fight is either finished, or it's about to be."